Expect to see a lot of that here in the big game. There's ego as well as cash at stake here, and these guys love to mix it up with each other.
You've got 100 there, Dal, or what?
It's got 100.
Yeah, maybe this is a good time to squeeze here.
Test it out. Test the waters. Test the water. I think you're just thinking about calling.
I should squeeze, really.
Squeeze.
I've never seen a guy squeeze after they make the announcement of this would be a good time to squeeze in 10 years of cards at this point. I'm going to do that move someday. Yeah.
Will you call 8 more?
I'll call 8 more.
If I make the announcement.
Will you call 10 more?
I think we're getting out of hand now. Let's just play the hand. Call the 15 or fold. That's your two options.
No, then what are you talking about?
Well, raise. Go for it. Make it happen.
Actually, it's three-handed, so you probably shouldn't be killing the...
He started the talking.
He started it.
You're threatening. Pull the trigger.
Okay, I raised 10,000 more.
Wow, that's a first.
Right,
Yeah, that is a first.
Can he raise 10?
Total at 84? It'll be 84 total.
Remember, it is pot limit pre-flop.
These guys shouldn't talk about the squeeze with Doyle still in the hand, which, by the way, is just another raise after there's already been a raise and a call. Now, even though Phil is 3-bet here, everyone is so deep stacked that even if Phil's got aces or kings, Doyle is actually getting the right odds to try to hit his 10, and he makes the call.
As a poker spectator, I'd like to say I like the way this hand is
This is going to be a fun hand. We got a fun hand going on here. A lot of crazy talk.
Decision time for Tony G.
I just want to be in a pot. I can't say no to this pot.
Remember everything I just said about Doyle having the right odds to call? Well, same thing for Tony G, except the exact opposite. This man clearly hates money.
No, he doesn't. How about trip jacks for Tony G?
Apparently he's clairvoyant.
I check.
A check by Tony. Phil checks.
You hit it that good?
Very sneaky, Tony. I'm sure Doyle thinks he's best here. The odds of flopping trips are less than 2%.
He bets 18,000.
Bet is 18,000.
Bet 18.
Tony G makes the smooth call.
Now you can move in. Be the hero.
More trickery from Tony G.
Actually, Phil moves out.
Heads up.
As you can see, Doyle is drawing dead.
I'm all in, whatever comes.
You're all in now?
Yeah, I'm all in.
He's all in the dark.
All in the dark.
Tony G all in the dark.
Tony G has just bet a brand new Jaguar without even seeing the next card. This has got to arouse some suspicion in Doyle, possibly confuse him even.
A king on the turn.
Come what may. That's commitment to the game.
Tony's played this hand so straightforwardly, it's befuddled Doyle. I have 3 jacks, I'm all in. It's like a double reverse bluff.
I love the game so much. Absolutely love it.
I guess you got me covered, huh?
Probably not.
So you just came in and hit a jack, right? Instead of the 2-8 you got.
Doyle trying to convince himself he's got Tony beat.
What do you got, Doyle? 2 10s?
You got it.
You got 2 10s?
Yeah.
Just because Tony's right doesn't mean you are, Doyle.
I just don't believe you got it, buddy.
There he goes.
2 10s is very bad.
Bad.
You're drawing dead to 2 10s.
Oh, what a disgusting feeling.
I knew it.
Reload.
How sick is that?
And Tony G will double up.
How did, I guessed his hand too? Because he said 2 8s, I guess. No, you've got some chips.
That was a good read.
He's got like 70. How much you got?
I lost. No, I bluffed Phil. It didn't work. At least he didn't have aces, right? I'm gonna clean you out. I'm gonna clean you out, baby. I'm gonna do it to you. I'm gonna wipe you out.
Keep sticking 8,400 in with Jack 10 offsuit when you're.
I will do it 100 stack. When it's 8.4% of your stack, it's not even like 6%.
I would have busted you. Don't worry.
You would have busted me? You feel good. I love you. You're the best, Phil.
You guys are the
I have to
best.
clean you out every time I play with you. I love it. Oh, I'm going to put you so badly. I hope you got lots of rebinds.
You're the worst player at the table. You don't
I
even
love
know it.
to be the worst player.
That's
but
what I
have
love.
the most fun.
You're so bad, you don't even understand
I'm
it.
so happy to be so bad.
So happy to be so lucky, too, I think.
Right, 67.
I love the game.
You put 10,000 in there with the Jack 10, you need to be paid off.
Coming up later, David Williams and Kid Poker tangle over and over again. But up next, Doyle gets some revenge.
This is Doyle Brunson poker, baby.
So apparently the loose cannon is sitting right here.
Find out who took the blow next.
Do you think you can beat this game? For a chance to be a loose cannon and play on the big game this season, log on to PokerStars.net. There are free qualifying tournaments every day.
Welcome back to the best of the big game rivalry night. Now, in the next couple of hands, the Hall of Famer goes gunning for our loose cannon, aspiring poker pro Will Davis.
It was early in the session when they first squared off. We pick up the action on hand number 8 with high-stakes limit hold'em specialist Abe Mosseri.
Abe Mosseri folds. Jason Calacanis, itty-bitty pocket pair, raises to 1,200. Negreanu folds. Pair of ladies for Doyle Brunson.
Pocket queen's definitely a re-raising hand. See if Doyle goes for it.
Raise the pot.
He does to 4,800. And he gets an evil stare from Calacanis. Williams folds. Pocket jacks for the loose cannon.
2 very big hands here. Could see a lot of money going to the pot.
A tough spot for our loose cannon. Let's see how he plays it.
How much to call?
4,800, so 4,400 more.
The first big decision for Will Davis. Getting the stare down from Doyle. Re-raise to 14,800.
Well, looks like a raise. Okay. That's all I need to know.
Calacanis folds.
10,000 more.
Those are the 2 guys I would not want to get into it with.
Will's supposed to be the amateur. He's certainly not playing scared. Might be his undoing. Decides he wants to go toe-to-toe with Doyle Brunson. Re-raising with jacks not always recommended. When you get action, usually you're racing at best.
I'm all in.
There's re-raising pot.
Once again, it is pot limit
cool.
pre-flop.
Close enough anyway.
So Doyle can only raise to 46,400.
Will's looking a little sick right now.
Can he get away from this?
I have no idea what's going on here.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, for real.
This would be a devastating pot for the table to lose to you, by the way.
Now, Doyle wasn't able to move all in the way he wanted to, but this 5th bet should be a big indication to Will as to what kind of shape he's in.
You're like the one guy I didn't want to get involved in a pot with. This hurts.
That's why you decided to re-raise him 10,000 more.
You're supposed to fold.
He's supposed to fold, that's all.
Well, Will, 5 bet says you're supposed to fold.
I never like to let my children drown.
Doyle's referring to the chips he's already got in the pot. To my knowledge, both Pam and Todd Brunson are capable swimmers.
Okay, nice hand, Doyle.
Will's hand is sunk, and it might have saved him an awful lot of dough.
That was some power poker, a 60K pot without a flop.
So our loose cannon made a nice laydown that time, but Doyle wasn't done with him just yet. As hand 48 began, Will was already down over 26K. Will Davis will be second to act this hand. Williams folds.
Been there. And
Pocket
done
sixes for the loose cannon. Raises to 1,200. Action folds around to Doyle Brunson. Ah, with the Brunson.
And he's reaching for chips.
Raise the pot.
I guess if the hand's named after you, that does make you pot committed.
A raise to 4,400.
So 32 more?
Yes, correct.
Will calls.
I don't know if anyone's the real favorite against 10 deuce when Doyle's holding it.
8 queen deuce on the flop. Bottom pair for Doyle.
What you got, approximately?
Oh, now you sound like an internet player.
No, not just approximately. No, that's good. I can
50,
see.
55, 60.
I'm all in.
Pushing it.
Doyle's all in.
Wow.
Fire up the TiVo. It's the Doyle Show.
Doyle Brunson poker, baby.
Will folds.
You said it.
Doyle shows the Brunson.
Oh, no.
You just can't help it with that hand. Doyle just can't help it. This is Doyle's hand, right here.
It's very loose with my money.
It's a world champ.
I know his hand.
So Doyle Brunson gave a poker lesson to aspiring pro Will Davis, a lesson Will learned the hard way. Keep your chin up, kid.
Up next, a couple of poker heavyweights go toe-to-toe. Stick around. Welcome back to Rivalry Night here on the Best of the Big Game. Next up, a battle of heavyweights as Daniel Negreanu and David Williams took off the gloves. The action began on hand 25 as Abe Mosseri had a question for Doyle.
Did you go to old poker games and when you were playing in Texas with a gun every game?
There'd always be one handy. Let's put it that way.
Big fans of the Second Amendment in Texas.
Classic.
Action folds over to Daniel.